10 offensive rebounds for the Celtics so far. Philadelphia has it first, second half, holding its largest lead of the game. It's an opening three, and it's not
going to get over. Paul George, it's one dribble over the top, and you're just squaring that thing and nailing it.
Jaylen Brown turns and burns. Tatum at the rim and finished.
Another good screen here. Andre Drummond coming out here and finding a body. And Jaylen Brown just a little bit behind. The big is back in the drop, and then they go.
For Boda. He's played nearly 1,000 NBA games in his career.
Said everybody's making a big deal about the game one loss. Look, a blowout is no different than losing by 1 point. It's still one loss. The positive, we're very ready. And guys, it's shown so far.
It absolutely has. I mean, Nick Nurse told us he doesn't say anything basically post-game in the regular season, but it's kind of a long message in the playoffs because he's learned you just have to turn the page that quickly.
How good was that with the Gortat screen? You've got Andre Drummond just getting to the body and Paul George just finding his way there through the snake. That was big time.
Maxey, no. Offensive rebound, Philadelphia. That's their 8th. Maxey right down the boulevard.
Good contest though, Bob.
Will they use it? Tatum for White. Gave it up. Hauser, nobody in the zip code. He missed it.
Boy, that was Boston has really cooled off from 3. Just 6 of 23 now.
Very similar to what the Sixers did in that first game at 4 for 23.
Losses 30% from 3 versus wins 39. Those makes dip pretty dramatically as well. 16 makes versus just 12.
Tatum misses there. Took a big fall in the first half. He left for a moment, then came back after a couple of minutes after heading down the tunnel. So now it's Maxey, the center of attention. He scores.
And it's against guards are just maneuvering right there around with the snake dribble.
White shovels to the corner. Brown measuring Drummond.
Jaylen Brown going right through it.
Chance of defense.
Good help.
They get some of it. Taken away by White. Tatum and Brown together. Tatum scores.
Side defense being where you need to be. The active hands. Boston stealing a basket.
BJ Edgecombe, who had 16 in the second quarter, is out off the floor down the tunnel. So now White on Maxey. Kick for Oubre. That's 3.
He has been struggling with that jumper. Boston helping off him so heavily, and he steps up and drills that one.
Tatum the rebound and the Brown miss, and the reverse is good. A little bit more of an open floor feel for the moment. Maxey's bid is no good. Over. Tatum for Brown. That's good. It's
first quarter. Tatum is such an impressive facilitator. And here to start the second half, he's looking to make plays for others as well.
And now Maxey is really a magnet here with Edgecombe off, and Paul George are going to say no. It's close.
Into that upward shooting motion.
Could argue that was a shooting foul. George lets it rip. That's faded on him, and he's going to hear about it.
On that pin down there.
Edgecombe on the stationary bike.
He's trying to stay loose over there.
Tatum, body to body with Grimes. Spin it for White. Fly by. Missed it for 3.
Look, though, Tatum's feel is so impressive.
Ball's loose. Hauser got a piece of it. Oubre picks it up and slides to the rim. What a play by
balls. And Philadelphia, the quicker team to it. Broken play, but Kelly Oubre right there.
Somehow a wraparound from Brown, and Hauser missed. Hauser. Urgency all over the place for Boston. Brown, couple of foot fakes. And he lands in it.
Struggling, who do you go to? Jaylen Brown has gotten his three-point shot going here in the third quarter.
with the defensive intensity and effort. He said we must stay poised offensively. Let's keep chipping away at the lead.
Get a foul on White there, and that's going to...
Prolific shooting teams in the entire NBA. They're going to keep getting them up. It's the ebbs and flows.
It's a 7-point lead for Philadelphia. You're a couple threes away as Paul George. Here's Bruce. Drummond clears the rebound. George shovels it away. It's a drive for Maxey. He's met by Boots and Pritchard.
That's one where Philly's probably got to get it up from 3. It's a really good offensive rebound, but you take a tough contested one at the...
Good news for the Sixers. VJ Edgecombe is back. Oubre right down the boulevard.
Assertive. Saw a 3-point shot go down in that first half, and here in the second, he has been all about getting to the rim.
He said he dyed his hair red before the season to bring fire. Here it is. Long skip. Pritchard has to throw a life raft to it. Vucevic still in the lane for
against the grain. That dribble's coming on the baseline, and he's just getting to the left lane line.
He's part of that deal that eventually netted Franz Wagner, who had the huge game against the Pistons.
His eyes up, and he's got one thing on his mind, and that is get to the basket. Kelly Oubre, the frame that he's got at 6'8", 210 pounds.
Points a game.
Well, it's got to be frustrating for him that he has had a career year in terms of shooting the 3. A career high 36% from 3 on the year. It's just been as of late. He's really struggled with the jumper.
Tatum the rebound. Vucevic the screen. Tatum works off of it. And blocked away.
Money in blocks per game in the NBA. And you think about, at times, his limited minutes. And that's a pretty impressive stat. He's hanging in there, and he's teasing Tatum.
Somewhere Mick Cronin is smiling.
Absolutely he is.
Pritchard sneaks in for it. See Edgecombe scan there. It's a miss for Oubre.
It was like the old blockout drill where all 5 got to check out.
Double clutch shot, no good. Maxey thought about it. Instead, he'll feed it. It's a miss for Oubre. Rebound, Edgecombe weak side. George doesn't throw.
For as well as Philly shot it from 3 in the first half, you're getting a bit of a regression here. They have gone cold from...
Oubre pawing at Brown. It's Tatum. It's no good. Look out. Tatum provided the barricade. George a long step and he threw it away. Live ball turnover. 1-on-2. It's Pritchard. It's Brown. And it's a foul. That's 3 on Oubre. Is Jaylen Brown the most assertive form? First free throw is good. The NBA audience and unity that shaped our nation for 2.5 centuries. Please join us as we honor America. This was Boston Marathon. If you don't know, school is out. It has the feel of a small town parade.